I've been researching a lot about like the love languages, preparing for this, and I feel like a lot of people's divorce ends because they just don't grasp the concept because not enough people talk about it. I don't think enough
cheating's a big deal.
Well,
yes,
but that's
also
a big
deal.
That's a huge thing that happens with the physical touch one is that if one person doesn't get enough physical touch,
you got to go somewhere else.
But maybe the partner,
some pool boy's got to come down and clean her up. Let me tell you. All right, he'll give her a love language like she's never seen before. A 19-year-old love language coming in hot.
That'd be the great name for a pool cleaning company called Love Languages Pool Cleaning.
I want to go be pool boy now. At 34. Fuck it, I'll do it. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you are just like a lifeguard.
Yep.
You're listening to the Dear Buddies podcast.
You will grow from boys into men.
Whatever, dude.
What does that look? Don't get weird on me.
Hey, buddy.
For all those questions you can't bring yourself to ask your friends, ask your buddies.
Oop, shit. Buddies, welcome back. Thank you for coming to Dear Buddies. We have another really fun episode. As always, make sure you rate and review, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you leave some comments on there. We'd love that. We got a bunch of people subscribing already, but we'd love to see more of those numbers go up. We're on iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. Also, make sure you get on the Patreon. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Oh, he's salty today. You know why? Because today we're talking a lot about love. We decorated the studio. Before we get to that, hit our Patreon. We've got a bunch of new Sweet Buddies episodes coming up from our bonus podcast, Sweet Buddies. We also have a bunch of old ones we're going to be re-releasing. We've got some live shows coming up that we're going to be doing, some live broadcasts of the Sweet Buddies episodes.
Just get the Patreon.
Lots of fun stuff.
It's $10. Two beers.
And
what's wrong with you?
There's possibility that we're going to be starting our own cryptocurrency that we only sell to people on the Patreon at the upper level.
I will ixnay that right away. Don't worry about that, people.
We were thinking about today.
Buddy coin.
I'm starting my own crypto called PP Poo Poo.
Yes, and that's going to go well.
That's going to go well. And then
but not enough sandwiches.
And then I think that we're going to do one called.
Good.
We're going to call it Buddy Bucks.
That's good. That's a good name.
This
Buddy
also
Bucks
may
is
not
good
happen,
name.
but
Mike will lose $1,000 in this, guaranteed.
For sure. Yeah, I think it's not going to go well.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't trust your cryptocurrency that you're going to make currently, the poo 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 caca. And then this one, I don't know
if I'm going to. You made a good point today about people who make crypto.
People who make crypto now 20 years ago made their own beer. That's what I believe.
What'd you do?
Made my own beer.
There you go. Yeah, you got it right
But
there.
what I tell you that this crypto, if we end up doing it, it's going to be compatible on all the blockchains, which brings us to today's talk. We're talking about compatibility.
What a segue.
That
was really good.
It's compatibility to me in this shirt.
Okay, so hold on, but we're going to get started here in a second. Scopo comes in. He suggested we all wear like pinky red love colors, right? Because we're talking about compatibility, and because this is Valentine's. This is the Valentine's Day episode, so we thought we'd come in theme. And he says, "Wear something red." He goes, "Oh, I got a red shirt." He comes in. He didn't have a red shirt. He had to buy it. And what happened?
The lady was like, "I was like, is there an extra large?" She's like, "It's all we have." And I was like, "Well, I'm here. I don't want to waste time and not bring a shirt in." So I was like, I'll grab. It was either this or like a Looney Tunes shirt. I should have put the Looney Tunes.
You've been wearing Looney Tunes every episode.
I know, but you want to like red.
You're always wearing a cartoon or something.
I know. I should have stay where you're good at. Honestly,
so
like
he comes in,
don't do comedy. Stay where you're good at.
That's true. He
comes in wearing the shirt and it looks fine. It fits him well. The guy clearly either works out or has genetic deformity.
You look like
only in his arms.
You look like a volunteer firefighter, buddy. Honestly, you look like a fire extinguisher.
I lift. I do lift.
You do look like a fire extinguisher.
Oh, I hope I put you out.
Sign.
Roll.
You are shaped like a stop sign too.
Oh God. Oh, Mike's gonna beat me up.
I didn't get
that was a good one.
That one.
Stop sign.
Yeah,
guys.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you got us.
Anyway, no, he looks fine, but he comes in complaining about a shirt, and what are we going to do? Not make fun of him? The guy looks good.
Well, you know what?
But I did ask him. I said, "Do we get a discount at Chick-fil-A now that you're an assistant manager?"
You'll put it out of business, Mike.
Through the discount?
Yeah,
because I'll overuse my discount.
Yes, it's a fat joke, Mike. Get on board with this. All right, you're a fat guy. I have big arms, and I hate you.
I've never looked at you more. Right. I've never looked at you and missed Canada more right now. Honestly, my colors of my nation.
Please go back. Honestly, please go back. Take them back.
With the snow and your color, oh my God.
So
I feel
today
like
we're talking about what we are all now, which is incompatible, because he's very upset. But we're going to talk about compatibility, and one of the things that we're going to kind of focus on is the love languages. There's 5, right? 5 love languages.
I believe so.
There's several love languages.
What white girl made this up?
I think it was a white guy, to be honest.
No way.
Who
This
was
is a
getting,
white girl
getting
thing.
divorced, and he was like, "Well, here's why."
His pitch to save the
He
marriage.
told the judge, he was like, "Sir, I have 5 reasons why it's her fault." But yeah, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit and kind of dig through that, because I didn't know what these love languages were before until my girlfriend broke up with me, and then we realized that one of the reasons that we weren't compatible or we weren't combating.
So you're gonna squish it? You're gonna
You didn't have compatibility.
At the moment, we didn't realize what our compatibility was. And then, I read about it and learned, and I was like, oh, well, actually, and it was so weird how, like, quickly it was like, oh, shit.
I realized something. I'm just not compatible.
Yeah, well.
At all.
Well, you look like a giant warning sign, so I guess that's.
I'm going to wear this
You
out
are a
right
red
now.
flag.
Oh, that's a good one. I like
that
that
was a
one.
great
That was a
one.
good one. Yeah, you guys had a lot of gems earlier, and you ruined them.
The
You
warning
really did.
flag's pretty good, though.
Can we
Rewarding.
get what they are? The 5.
Yeah, go for it. Tell us.
The problem with my thing is they are
Your phone stinks.
the
That's your
logo.
problem.
Yeah, the logos. The logos are they're logos. I need my. Can you have the words? Can you pull up the words for them?
Yeah, so
he can't turn logos into words. That's,
Yeah, I'm
that's
not
his common
really.
sense.
I'm
he
not really
does
good
he does have problems with
with technology.
compatibility.
With my phone.
All right, well, we're completely unprepared, so maybe we want to.
Well, I
You
have
did
my.
prepare today, though.
I know, but we don't have any of this stuff up, so let's just make a note to edit.
I got it
this
right here.
out.
It's quality time.
Hold on, wait,
physical.
start over because we.
The five love languages are words of affirmation.
He even has a hard time saying the words love.
I can't.
Love language.
Lululemon. I like bums.
He sounds
Lulu.
like talking about love.
Keep
He
it
sounds like
going,
Jim
we're gonna
Carrey,
keep it
a liar, liar. Go ahead.
And words of affirmation are what, Scopes?
So let's go start over. Words of
No,
affirmation.
like honestly, I'm not trying to
It's
be
part
that.
of the love languages.
Okay, so the 5 love
Yeah.
languages are.
Words of affirmation.
Which is saying good things about someone. Correct.
Yeah, so we don't have that between us. Acts of service, physical touch, quality time, and receiving gifts.
Awesome.
Yeah. So one thing though, when I was doing the quiz, I think this is messed up because every time there was like, would you like a physical touch or you like a gift? I was like, gift every time. And this says I had the lowest gift. I was like, that's not true at all. I want gifts. I don't want
You just
to
want
touch me.
stuff.
Yeah. I was like, I don't care if you touch me. Just give me something. Give me something. And it was like, oh, this is your lowest one. I was like, I pick gifts every time over everything.
Well, it's a test because it rates the differences between. But before we get to that, so we took a test for each of us, and our girlfriends also took the test, and we don't know the results of any of this, so we're going to make some comparisons, but we're going to do that later on.
Didn't know what love languages were until 3 months ago, honestly. I had no idea.
How did you learn about this?
My girlfriend's like, do you know what love languages are? And I go, yes, Romanian, Italian, French, Portuguese. And she's like, those are romance languages.
Yeah.
And
It's Romanian.
Romanian,
Romanian.
yeah,
love language.
yeah, Romanian is. She's like, that's a romance language, and I was
all look
like,
like sheep.
My parents spoke Italian in the house, and let me tell you, not in our home. That was a full tilt brawl and battle. Only time they spoke Italian was when they
Yeah, I've never
shit talked
seen
to each
Italian
other.
be a love language. It's always yelling for some reason. And then, like,
That's what I
It's
thought it
weird,
was.
Italian in my house sounds like Vince McMahon ordering pasta.
So that's what I thought it was, but now I
always
know
thought
what
love
it
languages
is.
before was every time I would say, "Do you like that?" You know what I mean? Like that was always like I was like, "I'm giving you words of affirmation. I'm asking if you liked it." No, It's a bed. All right. Well, you know what? You win every shot. You don't. Whatever Scopo says. So you thought that was and
Yeah,
so
that's why
Olivia
I said-
introduced you to love languages.
She did. She introduced me to it, and then I took this quiz.
also, all
obviously.
languages. Yeah.
Still trying to grasp
Yeah.
that English one. So she introduced me to this. I took the quiz, and I feel that what I put was, you say no, for you it didn't match up. For me it did. For me it matched up well.
But the overall concept theme here, I think we're talking about is compatibility, which is I don't think guys usually like take this stuff into consideration. You look at someone you're with or you're dating, and you're like, or you're like, oh, like that's kind of the breakdown. Like, oh, we get along, therefore we're compatible. But I think I've been researching a lot about like the love languages, preparing for this, and I feel like a lot of people's divorce ends because they just don't grasp the concept because not enough people talk about it. I don't think enough
Cheating's a big deal.
Well,
Yes.
but that's
That's a
also
big deal.
That's
Yes.
a huge thing that happens with the physical touch one. Is that if one person doesn't get enough physical touch,
You got to go somewhere else.
but maybe the partner.
Some pool boy's got to come down and clean her up. Let me tell you. All right, he'll give her a love language like she's never seen before. A 19-year-old love language coming in hot.
That'd be the great name for a pool cleaning company called Love Languages Pool Cleaning.
I want to go be a pool boy now. At 34. Fuck it, I'll do it. Sorry.
Well, you are just like a lifeguard.
Yep. I got the shirt for it. Huh?
The guy's a pool boy, but he's wearing a do not swim shirt. He's wearing a red tie. All right, we're
No running on the deck. No running on the deck.
But yeah, so I think overall compatibility, people don't really explore that, and I think given the amount of time that we've thought about this episode and like trying to figure that out, there's a lot to be learned from, and this sounds stupid, and I've never said this out loud before, but that saved my relationship, was the idea of love languages and kind of understanding what that is. And then I found out later.
Poor Becca.
I know, she really screwed
Yeah, I
up.
was going to say, she just told you what to do. And you go, yeah, okay.
She should have cheated on the test. And be like, oh, what's his? Well, I'm not that. And she should have
I hope she
skedaddled.
just cheats on you.
All right, calm down. So she, and then I found out that my parents, after we, like, you know, I talked to my parents about what was happening a little bit. And then we were like, I was like, Mom and Dad, did you know that there's a thing called the love languages? And my mom was like, yeah, it saved me and your dad's marriage too. I
Wow.
was like, whoa. So, and I found out in the creepiest way that my mom,
Guarantee you call my parents, they have no idea what the hell a love language is. They've been Splitsville for a while. The way they like it.
it's just love.
They're East and West Germany. Haven't been around for a while.
Your parents' love languages are love letters from divorce lawyers.
Yeah.
Buddy, they that wall went back up.
Dear Mr. Pavone, please sign this agreement to never speak again. Okay, great. But then my parents, like my mom goes, oh, your dad's love language is touch. She goes, all I have to do is just caress him. I was like, can we not do this over dinner?
Sal likes to get it in, huh?
All right.
I didn't like how you used
likes
me
having
as
a
an
good
example.
Well, I didn't even touch you. I just think I just grazed over that
Yeah.
bush on your arm.
Yeah,
Robin
it was
Williams,
so-
come back to life.
It sort of
Jesus.
grossed me out.
Can you do what Rob Williams did and kill yourself?
Okay.
Take it easy.
I'm hot, baby.
You are. You're on fire. You're on fire.
You are spicy, Pepper Boy. All right, so do it. Let's do it.
Hey,
What's
it's
your,
Frank's Red Hot. He'll bomb on anything.
That was a good one. That was a good one. It's always food with Mike, though. It's always food.
You're
It comes
not
back
wrong.
to
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
what's yours? What's your leader? What's the leading?
My results?
Yeah, you're leading.
Okay.
You just give us the best one you got.
So
I'll tell you mine. Mine's
Go
up
ahead.
right now. My number one is words of affirmation. I like being told I'm a good boy. I really do.
being told you're a good boy.
Like
huh?
a good job. You did great today. Something like that. Yeah. I like
so
that.
you want people to tell you
'cause I don't have
this?
confidence, and
Okay.
I need someone to tell me I have confidence. So,
Okay, so words
yeah.
of affirmation is what. So like you favor when. Like Annie comes home or comes to your house and she's like, Chris, you look amazing
Yeah, she
today.
hasn't done that yet, but
Okay.
when she
Actually,
does,
though, or
it's
you
really
just saying that to try to be funny?
no, like it's been low.
Okay.
Been low.
Have you
Okay.
talked about this though?
We've talked about it a few
No,
times.
have you talked about how you need a little bit more?
We've talked about it a few times.
Okay.
I
And
believe
what
it.
were the
I
results?
believe it.
Yeah.
And what is
She said we'll look better.
has she seen you with those guns?
I know, right? Let me tell you, this shirt's gonna go on tonight.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. So what? Keep that
I'll
one
give her a
on.
good affirmation.
Rudolph.
So what? But like what? Does she talk about hers at all? Like, is she like, well, I
have
am-
hers. Yeah.
Yeah, what-
She
what-
told me.
Interesting.
What's
interesting.
I gotta pull it up real quick. I think hers was not me, and that was
Hers
a
was
big
just
deal.
not Chris.
Yeah, it said not Chris Scopo. Very specific.
So
Real
mine
deal.
were words of
Quali-
affirmation.
Okay.
And
Quality
then,
time was hers.
Quality
That's
time?
number
Oh.
one.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, she gets at least time with you. I wouldn't overrate that quality.
I don't know what kind of if it's quality or.
So we're having a
We're having a good time here. I'm having a blast here. Yeah, I'm just waiting for something to come out that I'm gonna destroy both of you on.
So okay, so she's quality time and your words of affirmation.
Yeah.
And I don't know Annie as well as I know you, but that makes sense for you. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like if I
But
tell
when you
you,
tell me you have a good set, I get all happy.
I did. I told you I had a good set the other night,
Yeah.
and I
Lied through your teeth.
No, you had a great set the other night, and it was at the night at your show, Mike, and I'm leaving, and he drops me off, and I go, hey, Scopo, by the way, really good set tonight, and he goes, "It's called talent, baby." And I swear to God, I look back and he's on the top of his car. And I'm
Like, you
like,
stood on the car?
and I'm like, okay, maybe he'll never get a compliment
No,
again.
I was trying to find talent for you on the top of the car. That's what it was.
Maybe that's why people aren't
One of
giving you
his main love
compliments.
languages, screw you, pal.
Yeah. I'm not good with like compliments either. You give me a compliment, I don't like it. I'll have to go back at you with something.
See, I don't like it either. I'm not a huge fan. Mine is acts of service. For mine is number one, and then physical touch is two. I thought if you would have just asked me to pick one, I would have said physical touch is the first one. But apparently, acts of service is good. Like I enjoy.
See,
So, what is acts of service? Explain.
Well, for me, I guess it means like if some like doing something with me that I like to do, but only because I like to do it. You know, like as an example, my girlfriend.
Let's hear this food thing that we got going on here.
My girlfriend hates
apple picking.
Buddy, I'm not eating.
That's a fruit.
That's
Yeah.
a fruit. Yeah, cake walking might be a little
Yeah,
different.
cakewalk. Yeah.
No, I don't like, or Becca doesn't like movies. She likes documentaries, but she doesn't like narrative movies. And I could see 2 movies a day. I love movies. But as an act of service,
She'll go see a movie. with
no,
you.
she won't. But one time, she knew I was having a rough day. It might have been my birthday. I can't remember. But she came home. I came home one day, and she had set, this is over COVID, she had set the whole apartment up like a movie theater. And she's like, you pick any movie. She had like whatever movie wanted.
that's
She had
nice.
popcorn. She had like fake tickets. It's very kind. Nothing I would have ever asked for.
That's
But it was a
nice.
really
That's
cool
sweet.
thing. Yeah, it was.
No
And
one's
I don't
ever
think
done that
I don't
for
think I've
me.
ever told anybody that.
I'll say that. No one's ever really done that.
But it was so cool. Like she had like a candy selection out. Like it was really great.
How jacked
and
you
she
about
was like,
that?
you could pick any. I was pretty pumped by it.
yeah. What'd you get?
I
Kit
think I
Kats?
got Reese's
Twinkies?
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
I love Reese's in the popcorn.
Did you get, oh, you got popcorn too?
Oh, she made popcorn. It was a whole thing. Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
and then I
man.
got to pick the movie, and she and all of it was great. But the way she sold it, she goes, and no matter what movie you watch, you pick, I have to sit here and watch it. I was like, well, don't make it seem like you're
What
being
movie was
dragged
it?
here.
That's what they do.
We watched one of my favorite movies, That Thing You Do. Great movie.
I don't even know. I've
Written by
never heard of
Tom
it.
Hanks.
Tom
Written,
Hanks,
directed,
yeah,
starring
Rita
Tom
Wilson's
Hanks.
in it. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Rita
Oh, wow.
Wilson,
I've never heard of it.
Tom Everett Scott.
About like the wonders, the one-hit wonders.
Yeah, it's about a band from in like the 60s-ish.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was really good. And she'd never seen it, and I talked about it, and we got to sit there and watch it. So that was like an act of service for me that I didn't know that I would have. I didn't realize how much that would have meant to
Did
me.
she say when we were watching the movie, like, these guys at least have one hit, you got no hits?
I said, hey, you keep it up. You're going to have the 2-hit wonder here, sweetie.
Oh, you're gonna hit her? Okay.
No,
wow, what
I
a
meant to
guy.
say-
What
this
a
podcast took
guy.
a
Jeez,
dark
now who's the bad guy in this show?
When you tell a lady with one black eye, break up with them. But yeah, so that was like an act of service that I really enjoyed. And I guess I didn't realize that. I would have guessed physical touch going into this. But like I said, but I think that someone doing a thing for me or going out of their way to do something nice for me, thinking of me is great. But I also get embarrassed by it. Like I don't like people making a big deal out of my birthday. I like Becca planned a party for me. I didn't have anything to do with that. But I enjoyed it. But I'm not the one I don't want to go out and do it. My birthday's not on Facebook. I just don't like that like unwarranted attention.
Yeah, I never know your birthday is. I missed it last year.
It's okay. It's okay. I miss your birthdays all the time. I don't care about
January 12th.
Nope.
13th.
What are we trying to do here? Trying to get my social security number out?
Was
while
it
we're at
13th? January 11th?
No.
But if someone takes
January
it,
11th.
it's a positive thing.
There it is, January 11th. But yeah.
Okay, cool.
So what was your first one?
Mine is quality time. That's my. I like to.
Wow, you spend no quality time with me.
Well,
you really don't.
It's the
That's
people
what
he
makes it
loves.
quality.
Yeah, people he likes. Yeah.
That's what makes it the quality.
Anytime with that
I mean,
Scopo,
it's
quality time.
it's just
So you got a
time.
lot of quality time lately. That's what you're trying to tell me.
It's a long time
Yeah,
when
like,
I hang out with you.
What does it mean to you?
To me, I feel like anytime I'm just around people that I enjoy, and specifically Olivia, it's when I don't have to do much. It's just we're there, and we talk and we communicate, and as long as we're around each other, and regardless of what we're doing, we have a good time, and that's how I feel with my parents. With anybody I really truly enjoy spending time with. That's to me the most when I'm the happiest. And that's it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward.
Is there times that's like not worked out for you?
Are you saying
There's
when
a couple girlfriends I remember.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There are times when I'm spending
When you
time.
don't feel like you don't want to have quality time with somebody. Has that ever been like I don't want to be around this person? Ding,
Yes.
I'm out.
Yes. When the time is when there's no quality in the time. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like yikeroonies. This isn't going well.
Yeah,
for sure.
quality time's really low on mine. So what was your top one you said?
Words of affirmation.
What's the
Yeah.
next
Scopo,
one?
Next one.
You're a good kid.
You look great in that shirt.
I hate both of you.
You do. That's what makes it funny, is because you do look good in that shirt, and you think you don't. So
Well,
that's
like,
just
you
open
know what?
season.
Maybe I bench
it's like blood in
225.
the. It's like blood in the water, much like what your shirt looks like.
Next one is acts of service.
You like acts of service?
Yeah, I like to be taken care of. I'm a little boy, and I like to be taken care of, and I like to be told I'm a good kid.
So
Nice.
this explains it. This is like, sometimes you go, oh, this doesn't make sense, but that makes a lot of sense for you.
Yeah.
'Cause you're a mama's
definitely.
boy.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a great lady. What's up, Ma? And yeah,
It's a classic shout every episode. The guy has to say something.
What's up, Ma? How you
What's up,
doing?
Ma? How you doing?
She's literally
my
wa-
laundry's done.
She's literally watching this. She's watching my dog in my apartment. So I got to give her a shout out.
This kid does sit here and pull up his camera from his house, and he just stares at his mom, who's staring at his dog. It's sweet, but it's really sweet. I'll just leave it at that.
So that's number 2 for you.
I'm just
Number
here to
2.
spread
Yep.
love.
Number 2. Dog, do you want me to go 3? I'll go 3 right
Go
now.
ahead.
We'll do 3.
3.
3 was physical touch, and I gotta say, I'm not sure if that was right.
Fair.
Well,
I
3
say,
out of 5.
I say we ended at 3, by the way.
Yeah, you don't have to get anything.
I don't.
The last
I mean,
one
like
I
holding hands. I don't like holding hands in public. I'm not a big fan of that at all. I'm not a big PDA guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think
Saw
the last
you
2 or 3
kiss
aren't
your dog on the mouth 3 times today when we were over.
a good
So
point.
physical touch for animals.
Well, yeah. I mean, that guy. I'll tongue kiss that guy. No problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
take it easy, Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
I'll
All
him
right.
too if he needs it. You know, if he's gonna get it off, I'll hew half that dog.
All right, well.
Speaking of a dog's
Yeah.
hard wiener.
You look like your
Oink,
dog's
oink,
erection
coming out of
for
this here.
It was
sure.
better the first time.
Yeah,
it was
for sure.
Trash bags. God, you both stink.
I know physically. I understand. Sometimes you like when you take the test, you're like, really? I feel like I didn't hit this at all, and now it's number 3.
It's like
or-
sometimes physical touch. It's like it's just annoying.
it
Like when you like sometimes like I'll get my shoulder rubbed and like it's nice for a couple of seconds, but then after a while I'm like, stop doing that.
So physical touch is my second, and I like sort of a nice little massage, but I also like I'll rub her feet if they're beside me. I got a nice like sports game on the laptop right here.
them in
and
the
her
mouth?
feet are no, I'm not sucking
Okay.
on toes.
All right.
And then
Jesus.
just saying.
my gosh.
Get the party started.
Yeah.
Mouth that toe.
Ew, yeah.
Mouth that toe.
Oh, your bunion's on my molar. No, I like physical touch. I like holding
You
her,
do,
but
you PDA a lot.
not
Yeah,
not
you do.
Really.
You give her a kiss.
I'll give
That's
her a kiss,
PDA.
yeah,
You
yeah.
PDA a lot. You kiss your girlfriend?
No,
You're
I'll give her a
"Ugh,
kiss."
guys,
Public displays
break
of
it up."
affection.
No, he's right. Holding hands, I don't know. It's too sweaty, but I do like giving
Like,
a
what are we
kiss.
doing here?
and-
We're not- we're
I used
adults.
to like
We're-
holding
we're
hands,
adults.
man, but I can't do it.
I don't. I
I
don't.
will, but it's like
I don't do it.
I'll go
Mike,
like
you'll
I'll-
crush her.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I have to let her know who's boss. I'll do the whole. Do you want to? Can I practice on you?
Yeah.
So I'll hold hands like this.
You're the
do
same size as Becca.
We'll do the interlock. Slightly less hairy. You are.
Thank you.
And then like I'll go. Okay, like 2 seconds later,
That's what
it's
I
like
do.
we both immediately like this isn't for us. We're not into it.
I don't.
Even though number 2 is physical touch for me, I don't.
especially in New
It's
York,
more like private.
but especially in New York too, when it's more of like you need to be more aware of your space. You can't be holding hands and blocking people and stuff like
that's
that.
Do you ever
Right?
see a couple holding hands and you're walking, you're trying to like get around them and trying to get
Exactly.
It's like get out of the way. This is not a love
Grow
city.
up.
I don't exactly.
Come
it's not a love
on,
city.
concrete jungle.
I don't want to be those people.
Jungle.
Concrete.
Concrete. He said concrete.
Say concrete.
Country jungle is pretty good.
So what's your second one there?
Physical touch.
Oh, so we both have this.
Yeah,
okay,
second
okay.
one. And
physical
then
touch.
my third one that we'll stop there is
Yeah. Okay.
what is my brain's not working. Sorry, I had it up. Go ahead. What's your third one?
It's the
Pancakes.
It's the
Pancakes.
it's the what's it called the bell. I don't know what is the bell.
Wait, can I ask you a question?
That's acts of service.
Acts of service is my I like the acts of service. Like when I'm supposed to like I'm in charge obviously Scopo of like the cooking and the cleaning in the house, right, and the shopping.
Well,
but
she pays the bills. I hope so.
well, more than me, but for sure. But when she like goes out of her way and does the stuff that I'm usually responsible for, I really appreciate that, because sometimes I'm also a little I have some stuff to do, like this amazing podcast with my 2 amazing friends. Touched you. Words of affirmation. How do you like that? Someone's killing the game. Thank you so much. So that one services is 3. I guess I don't like it that much if it's my third. But.
So let's look into this a little bit deeper now and talk about like why knowing it's kind of screwed up now at our age to just start realizing these things, because I feel like so many relationships have been like destroyed because you don't realize that you're doing that you don't even know what you're doing. And I've had so many things go completely wrong that because it seems like we're incompatible.
Are you talking about this thought right now?
Well, what?
What are you talking about?
You move the show on.
I was.
Go to the next topic.
I thought we were talking about our girl.
Turning on each
No,
other.
go ahead. Go to the next topic.
I thought we were
dreamed of.
talking about our girlfriends and how I thought we were going to talk about theirs.
But we had talked about going and talking about how the compatibility has gone wrong in the past.
You want to bash your ex-wife or ex-fiance?
No,
No, Becca just sent him a cease and desist. She can't read that.
Pick an
at
ex.
all. Not allowed to.
I think he just said cease and assist.
Desist.
So you were
desist.
saying-
I said
I honestly
it
had-
right.
You said it right.
I honestly had no idea.
Hey, great job. buddy.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good.
I honestly had no idea what you were talking about.
So go talk.
No. Are you talking about that when you are in a relationship with someone without the compatibility?
Yeah, or without realizing what the two of you are, and then not knowing how to address that.
Well, I
Short.
I
Sorry. Don't understand what you guys are, so sorry. Sorry about that.
honest to God, man, I've never really been in a relationship long enough where, like, soon as I'm like, this is not gonna go well, it's over.
But that's what
like
I'm trying to say.
I don't care. It's
I
over.
would never argue with
Unless I was
anyone
a
I'm
kid.
dating.
And when I was like younger, I didn't know. You know, like you're 17, you're going out with someone, it lasts a little longer than you should because you're a kid.
Anytime I've ever gotten the text or the call, like, hey, can we talk? I'm like, no, it's over.
Oh, okay.
It's done. Up
Yeah.
until I was in my mid-30s. I don't think I argued with a single person I dated until now. And now it's a full-on brawl.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Well,
Yeah.
she tries to save the world every day. It's like, take it down. All right.
Were you trying to fight her now?
Yeah, I'll fight her.
How about
I'll
I-
win, actually.
Will you?
No, probably not. But
She
she likes to save the world. She likes to.
she recycles.
Yeah.
It's becoming a bit of a problem for me.
I'm a
though.
garbage guy.
I
I know
knew-
where it all goes.
Where does it go? Where did recycling
I couldn't
go?
tell you.
The word recycling is in your company name.
Yeah, I know. It goes somewhere in Jersey.
Scopo, I knew you when you were in a relationship with your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, which one?
Well, you've only-
I'm not gonna say her name, but
First one or the second one?
I don't know the
Okay.
second one. I guess.
Okay, yeah.
The famous one?
Well, technically, yeah. I mean,
okay.
yeah. To be honest with you, I didn't know your relationship. I didn't really know you that well.
Wasn't a great one.
Yeah, no, I knew that.
Wasn't it? I wanted out so many times.
That's what I was saying. There was a time where I'm like, I don't know Scopo and I don't know her. They're both cool in their own separate ways, but I don't get it. I don't understand how the hell this
I
is
would
working
break up with her
here.
all the time, and then somehow we got back together.
Why? What would make you get back together?
It's just-
comfort, ease.
She would really she'd guilt trip me a lot and stay, and then a lot of it was on me too. I was like, okay, all right, we'll do it again, we'll try. But it was just, it wasn't a great relationship. It wasn't, both of us were wrong. So what are you gonna do? It happens.
Yeah.
You
For
move
sure.
on.
1,000%.
She did too.
I just, yeah.
I still am by myself, but
She moved
not
on.
true.
He's
You're not by
moved
yourself.
into his own place.
yeah, home place. Yes, did get a dog, so her dog died. So.
Were you guys when you started dating her, were you like compatible at the beginning and then you realized you weren't, or were you
I'm
just
never compatible.
okay?
No, I think we were a little bit, yeah. And then after a while, it just got different. I was also young. I was dumb.
Yeah.
I wasn't as mature as I am now. You know, I wasn't speaking the truth that I give every day. I was a young 25-year-old.
So
You know, by the way, I noticed that when you say something that you don't necessarily mean, like, and you're just trying to, like, you're doing Scopo tough guy character. I just want to point
We're
this
having
out.
it out, Mike. Let's
No,
go.
no.
Let's do it.
I've noticed you have like a tell, like you have a tell, as you go like this. You're like a snake, snake
You
that's being
wish.
charmed because you're like this. You go, not the tough guy I am anymore. You just have this like a little wiggle when you do this, and that's when I know, like, oh, he's showing off.
Whatever.
He
I'm a
doesn't
hack.
mean it.
Whatever. I'm a hack. As long as it gets laughs and
Who
views.
said you're a hack?
Subscribe to the Patreon, people. All right.
what's Annie's your girlfriend's number one?
Number one.
Yeah. And did you when you saw it, were you like, oh yes,
Quality time is number one.
that's
for
right,
her.
that's
Oh,
right,
right,
that's
you
right.
said
You
that.
said that.
And number 2 was physical touch.
Okay.
3 was acts of service, which is weird because I've bought her numerous gifts just out of the blue, and she's not great at receiving them. And we've
Maybe
That's
why.
not gift giving. That's a totally
That's
different
that's not
service.
that's a complete yeah.
Gift giving is another. So,
I'm thinking about her. I'm thinking about her
Acts
so I
of
get
service
something.
what's
is
the
what-
last one?
Receiving gifts.
This is why she
Hold
does
on.
not.
Let him sit in it. I honestly think he just
I'd rather
realized
just
that.
buy her something.
But this is what.
What
Thank you for
service?
watching this episode, because this is exactly.
We just told
This is
you.
exactly the point of this.
Well,
you just said, and we didn't know this. We didn't share this information. You said she's horrible at getting gifts. She doesn't like it. And you buy her gifts all the time. And she's like, ugh. Literally the last thing on her mind. And I'm just going to look at this. 7%. That's like an afterthought. Is her getting? She does not like receiving gifts.
Shooters got to shoot. The 7% in there.
So maybe instead of buying her a gift, go hang out with her randomly.
Acts of
Let's
service.
go to the park. Let's make a picnic.
We do that. I do that. Yeah, we do
Acts
that.
of service is like, cooking her a dinner unexpectedly.
I've tried cooking her dinner, and then I did one time, and she goes, "I'll just cook from now on." I'll just do that.
That makes you a bad cook.
Yeah,
doesn't mean anything about this. But what if you like
clean her apartment?
Clean her apartment. Maybe order her the food she likes and have it set up and like that type. That's like a quality time mixed with physical touch. So feed her.
You know what's funny? The other day?
Feed her with your fingers.
You know what's funny? The other day we were talking about getting food, and she was like, "What food do you want?" I go, "Whatever you want, it's all good." She's like, "Well, I don't know." I was like, "Get Thai food. Thai food would be great." And then she's like, "Okay, but like maybe if you don't want Thai food," I go, "You just doing this so you want what you want?" I was like, "You want what you want?"
Yes,
and she literally just like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, get what you want. I'll have it."
That's women though.
That's what
I don't
they
think
do.
that
It's
has
'cause
nothing
they
to do
That's
with
what they do
love
for
language.
sure.
That has to do with
choose.
That's
honestly.
women don't have brains.
What's Becca's?
He got pumped. But this was I feel like this is a little bit of a breakthrough for you.
Why am I so breaking through?
Because you're the one. We might
You
even
literally
the most glass.
You didn't know what gift giving was and the difference between act of services and gift giving.
I did not know.
No.
Yeah, I did not know at all.
Yeah.
And what's Becca's?
So Becca's is acts of service is the first one.
Did that make sense?
But yeah, absolutely makes sense. Because also like, if she sees me composting, she'll be like, "Oh my God, he did it without me." She loves stuff like that. And then quality time. Seriously.
Composting?
But then on the other side of it though is that if she sees me throw an egg shell in the trash, I swear to God, like I would much rather.
Where do they go?
I don't know. I'd much rather like her find some other woman's panties in the trash can. Like that's what a woman should be going through the trash can for. They should be looking and be like, "Whose underwear are these? I don't wear this kind of underwear." She opens a thing and she literally the other day she pulled out a sweet potato peel.
A banana peel.
Because I peeled the sweet potato in the thing. She goes, "This goes in the compost bin." Half of our freezer is just food scraps that she can then compost. Which I get it. I'm all about saving the planet. You know what I mean? But
I don't. We're toast anyway. China's
she
taking over.
literally goes through the trash and she'll be like, "Is this a piece of an eggshell?" And she'll put an egg. She'll scream at me. I'm like, I wish this was just something else. I wish there was a dead dog in there.
Why can't you be like, it's an eggshell?
It's an eggshell.
I want her to do that when I'm over next time because I don't think there's enough of that. I don't see you. I don't see you lit up because there's a banana peel in the recycle. I want that. I really want that.
Let's plant it. Let's throw like 5 banana peels in the
Don't
thing.
do it. Don't do it. I'll tell her it was you.
I'll put a water bottle in the regular garbage. She'll lose her mind.
I'll tell her it was you. She does the thing though. She'll pull out the cup, the plastic cup, and she's like, "You have to like it can't be wet." Apparently, if I make a can of beans,
exactly what
and
she
then
says
I wash
to you.
the beans. A little personal.
Come on, we're having fun.
We are having a good time. We are
love language
Yeah,
episode.
we are
I
having a
guess
good
2
time.
out of 3 ain't bad.
Hey, shout out Meatloaf. Mike, I know Meatloaf. Tough day for you. You had one. You lost one. And you lost one on the floor.
Yeah.
As long as I don't give her a turkey meatloaf, I'll be fine.
And if there is a miracle where you don't finish it, compost.
Yeah.
37% Olivia quality time, the same as me, 37% quality time. This is why we're a couple.
I'll say something right now, though. My quality time with you gone drastically down since Olivia moved here.
Oh, that's buddy.
Moved
I like
down
that.
real hard. Yeah, but you come into my room, you chat, watch a game. Now you knock on the door, score, and then leave.
Yeah, so which is no shock to me because we spend a lot of time with each other. So quality time, yeah, for sure. Me and her.
She loves to be around you.
I will say that she loves gift giving. Her family loves gift giving. It was 3rd. I thought for sure it would be 2. I thought it would be 1, honestly. They, as a family, anytime you say like, "Oh, I need, something," they hear that and they they gave you that gift.
Well, now if I'm on the Dowds, I'm gonna go. I need 50 grand cash.
Yeah,
I want 50 grand cash, Dowds, huh?
You know what
What a great guy.
You know, I could use a new Honda.
They're also smart, so you might get 50 rubles or something. Here you go, red man.
They'll kick you 50 times.
They'll give me 50 Eagles jerseys, light it on fire.
No, but they love giving gifts. Like anytime they get me a gift, they like gather around as a family and they just
Is that
stare
like
at me.
tense though? Because what if you don't like it?
Well,
You had to put your acting skills. I know it's tough. Put your acting skills to use.
You want to laugh? You will laugh about
Finally
this
with you.
one.
I'll laugh.
They got me. They went to the store. They got me an old school Vince Carter jersey, and they brought it back to me.
You hate Vince Carter.
And I opened it, and I'm like, guys, I got to tell you right now, I hate Vince Carter with all my heart. This has to be returned. Keep the receipt. And they're like, there is a Tracy McGrady, and they're like, do you have beef with him? I go, I love T-Mac. And then they went and they got me the Tracy McGrady one.
That's great.
But she always remembers it. Anytime.
she's not a good girlfriend because you would have got you Kyle Lowry. Everyone knows
It wasn't
Kyle
available.
Lowry.
It wasn't available.
All
It wasn't
right.
available. So yeah, so that was the one I thought she was going to get for
See,
sure.
interestingly enough, Becca's second to last is gift giving. She's not into gift giving. And I got a couple of good stories later.
Okay.
And then
I want to hear what the hell you're shit at, and I want to hear your stories. I want to hear what you're shit at, and I know it's a laundry list, but I want to hear your
laundry
story.
being on that list.
Thanks, Mom. I know you're
I was
doing.
talking about your dumb shirt.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
And the fact that you
Okay.
don't do
Yeah.
laundry.
Well, gift giving is like the one that I feel is the most constant in every holiday, like Christmas.
It's
and
also like
stuff.
a fake thing though. Like a lot of like you could just buy something for somebody and they think they're buying your affection. Like if you say like a rich person say, like if they're like a dad that's not like good father, but if he's rich, he just buys gifts for his daughter to try to buy her the affection, which is different.
But maybe her love language is not
I'm not
receiving
rich.
gifts. Yeah, but
You are at heart, buddy.
Let me tell you something. I bought her a candle the other day, like about a month ago. I was
The other day, 2020.
Listen, 1994. I bought a candle.
was it a stick candle? No scent?
Okay,
It
so
was
you bought
a
a
candle.
candle.
It was
Yeah.
a candle, and then I brought it. I was in there for like 10 minutes searching. I bought her a cinnamon one because like she had to bake it or whatever. And I bought it, and like 3 days later, I was like, "Hey, how's that candle going?" She goes, "I returned it."
Wow.
Did you say why?
She didn't like
Cinnamon?
whatever. She's like, the beach one was good, and I was like, I was gonna get the beach. I thought you cooked. You like the smell. And she's like, good call, but no.
Who doesn't like
Okay,
cinnamon?
but at least you're on the right track.
I'm throwing it out there.
I don't like a cinnamon candle.
You like cinnamon?
Because
Yeah, okay,
cinnamon's
Mike.
just kind of basic, I'd rather they make a man candles. They're like mashed potato flavored.
Mike's
Sent
next
them-
job after poo-poo coin fails.
Poo-poo, pee-pee, poo-poo.
Whatever. It's going down the drain.
Yeah, no, I would have kept the cinnamon candle. That was nice of you.
I know.
You got her gift.
But think about how this could be flipped. Think about instead of buying the candle, think about what the quality time.
Here's
could
the
be.
thing. I don't like
or
to think.
the quality time and the physical touch.
Yeah, whatever. I'm doing okay.
Well, what do you got going on for Valentine's Day?
It's
Yeah, what's
like a
the
month and a half away.
It's right now.
It's
It's this
now.
week.
in my
Scopo.
head. It is. I don't know. I don't go crazy. I'll get her stuff. Listen, I've learned from Valentine's Day. Ralph Scopo taught me this. Okay, listen to the words.
This ought to be cheap, rich. Go ahead.
Ralph's not cheap.
I didn't say it was cheap.
Okay,
I said it was
he
rich.
goes Valentine's Day. You just do what they want to do. You don't fight it because you know what? You're not gonna win. So get him gifts,
Poor
get him
ass.
flowers, do everything, surprise them. They like flowers to be delivered to their job because they makes them feel special because they're small-minded. And and I'm kidding, but I'm not. But it's like do that. So it's like Valentine's Day, you go out of your way, you do stuff like that because it's better to be like, yeah, whatever, and then
Has a Valentine's Day ever gone wrong for you?
Oh yeah.
I mean from. I think 2007 to 2022.
We asked on Instagram if there was any Valentine's Day stories, and one of them in particular jumped out at me. It was actually a friend of mine, and she said I could use their names, but I'll just say their first names: Andrea and Harrison. Good friend of mine. And
Is
her
that a
thing
novel?
about Harrison and Andrew's a mouthful.
No, that's a
No,
novel.
that's a huge.
Yeah,
That's
well,
a huge list.
Basically, the gist of the story is that they were talking about getting engaged, and she said, "Only thing I don't want is to get engaged in front of a bunch of people or on a holiday." because that's just, she's like, it's just, I don't like it, it's cheesy. I don't
Christmas
like it.
Day, Madison Square Garden, Knicks game.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to
And
do that.
She, at the time, her family owned a Mexican restaurant and she worked there. And on Valentine's Day, she comes home late and she said she's so tired, she didn't even see the rose petals going upstairs. And when she got upstairs, opened the bedroom door, it was just covered in balloons and flowers and photos. And my buddy is standing there in like a 3-piece suit. And he proposes to her, and she snaps. She's like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" I said, "No holiday." She goes, "I smell like chips and salsa. I got guacamole in my hair. This is how you want to get engaged?" The only thing I said, not on a fine, I'll marry you.
No, I think that's on
And now
her.
they're expecting
I-
a baby.
Listen.
Very excited to have a new kid in the club.
Listen, I gotta say something.
No,
What a bad person she is. All right, what a
No.
trash bag of a person. Okay, the guy put rose petals out. Maybe he forgot. Maybe he wasn't listening. Maybe the game was on.
Well, to
You
be
know?
fair, he
I'm
said-
sorry I put thousands of dollars into this effort and then got you a ring, which you could take away from me in any moment and never give back to me. All right? Oh, I'm sorry about that because I forgot it was Valentine's Day, the most special holiday of the year for women. Oh, my bad. How's that guy? Dump her. Right on the spot right there. Go, give me the ring back. I'm
Well,
calling
she
my mom.
said that she probably said something like, "I can't believe you did something." I said, "Don't do something stupid like this on a holiday, especially this one." And apparently he said, "Well, that's why I did it, because you wouldn't see it coming. The only way to surprise her was to do it when she wouldn't
Oh,
expect it."
come on.
That's kind of a good idea.
It'd be Flag Day. She'd get upset about it.
Flag.
Not a holiday. It's the flags.
I got
about you?
the first Valentine's Day I ever had with a girlfriend. I was in high school, and I got into a fight on the bus, and I got punched in the nose, and I had 2 black eyes. And she opened the door, and she's like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "Happy Valentine's."
I think it's a great achievement. You went to school that day. I think that was it.
I might have not went. It was just the bus coming home.
You
I
like
got-
to just go on the bus?
The bus was a good time, except for that one day I got punched in the nose. But I had 2 black eyes on Valentine's Day. I'll never forget that one. And my mom cooked dinner for us, but she immediately left the house, and I opened the stove so it looked like I cooked. But my girlfriend knew that I didn't cook, and I just had 2 black eyes. Anyways, she's very, very lucky to not ever have been with me for a longer period of time. Yeah, it didn't last
yeah.
long after that, of course.
That's great that your current girlfriend is going to see that and go, yeah, she's very lucky that she got out. That's very good. that you have
Well,
that,
at the
yeah.
time. At the
Yeah.
time.
Speaking of current girlfriend,
I've grown.
What, isn't Valentine's
Not
Day a little
physically.
bit more special for you?
It is a little bit more special for me because me and my girlfriend met and went on our first date on Valentine's Day. So it is our
It's the day.
It's our anniversary. Have you heard of
It's
these?
the day you stop speaking to me every day. Honestly.
AKA best day of Pavone.
It was the day I counted my lucky stars. That Scopo
Okay,
was.
we had a good thing going. We really did. We had a good time out there.
We were in a long distance relationship. She lived in LA. We met right around beginning of February, mid February, and it was our first date. Was on.
What'd you guys do?
We went and had dinner, and we went to this like.
She didn't see his act because you could have left him.
She actually did the night before.
She laughs at your act so much, and I'm like, come on, you're over laughing in this
No,
one.
I know you're right about that. But she actually did the night before, and it didn't go well. But she still liked me. So, but yeah, so we just said this was our first date. This is our anniversary. So it was Valentine's Day. But what are you gonna do? Go out 2 days before Valentine's Day? You might as well just go out on Valentine's Day,
And
right?
then what happened more recently on Valentine's Day? Speaking of Valentine's Day, speaking of gift giving, which is a,
Well, let me.
You didn't hit an over.
am I ruining your plan here to talk about this?
I was gonna plan on it, but I was gonna
gonna
talk on
engage?
it. Shut up, Scopo.
Are you going to do that?
Fear in his eyes.
No, not fear. No. I
I'll
was
never
gonna-
watch a noon baseball game with you again.
I was
No.
gonna tackle her. It's like, don't do it.
I'll just tell you this. If you could read that, 0 gift giving. That's a 0. It's a big
That's a
goose egg.
0.
I hate getting gifts. I'm a minimalist, and I am not great at giving gifts. Now, it was our anniversary. She was moving to New York. I thought, what would be a good gift for my girlfriend? I went with Scopo. We try to figure it out. I go, my girlfriend loves animals. We go to a pet store. I buy her 2 parakeets without her knowing.
Like stuffed
Why-
parakeets. Like you get their names engraved or something?
Heartbeats.
Living.
Live parakeets.
Yes, they were-
Why'd you get it, though?
I guess because
I forced you.
you didn't force me.
But I was like, a good idea.
It was between you pushed me into the thing, but it was between parakeets or a lizard. Now she likes.
You know what?
This is why I got zero.
When you're buying girls gifts, that's what they want: a lizard or a bird. That's what they want.
You got a bearded dragon.
I bought her 2 parakeets, right? And obviously to this day, people are like, "Why do you have parakeets?" And everybody has the right.
Because they're still
ask.
alive.
But they're very alive.
Why
They're very.
Why don't you
They're
just
very
roll her
healthy.
eyes out? Be better for her.
Or open a window. For
Jesus
Christ's sake.
Christ.
They're very alive. They're very healthy. Every day I open the little sheet that we put over over the cage when they're sleeping, and then I'm like, oh, alive again, and then I carry on with my horrific day.
It's fun to go over the house and talk to them. All of a sudden, they'll be talking to me. What's up? How you doing? Birds! Birds!
I wish I had the kind of bird mentality. I wish I had a bird brain, because then like you just put a sheet over my face and I fall asleep. Instead I just go to bed thinking about how horrible every day
I thought you were
is.
gonna say you peck at food.
So here's another.
Great job, Scopo.
All right.
Wonderful job. Just the kind of affirmation.
Thanks.
I was
trying to be better.
I was telling my a friend that my dad is an idiot because he bought a parrot for the family while me and my mom were on vacation. He surprised us with a parrot, and I was saying that is probably one of the reasons, one of many, that my parents didn't get along, because my dad would do bonehead things like surprise his family with a bird, and he was like, "You just did that," and I'm like, "Oh my God,
Wait a minute.
I'm my father."
Wait a minute. You didn't realize that you were
No.
buying birds, which is the thing that you've told me many times prior to you buying this bird is probably the reason your parents got
No,
divorced.
that's not the reason. That's not the reason.
Didn't your dad teach the bird to like make fun of your mom?
No, but naturally the bird did.
It just picked up his lingos.
No,
Fucking Cecile. Fucking Cecile.
No, but my dad, like literally, I was like, who buys birds behind someone's back? And literally I did that. Like, what a time to figure out that you are turning into your father.
Anyways, you have a zero gift give.
zero gift cake. That's why. Bought a bird. Anyways, I don't know what I'm going to do. Panicking. It's
sound like a
Valentine's
bird.
Day.
Bought a bird. Bought a bird.
What are you gonna get her now?
I don't know.
Get her
maybe
a
I'll-
hammer to kill those birds.
Maybe I'll go back to the pet store, see what the
Open the
chameleons
window.
are up
Tell them
to.
get out of here. Let's see if we can get in there. I'll take them down.
So that's my zero. What's your zero?
So my gift giving is.
I hate gifts.
I
Too much
enjoy it.
pressure.
I thought I would get a higher score on it, but that's my last one. But I love gift giving. I am a huge fan of gift giving, which I don't understand how this works. But I like to give I'll give like 5
So this
or
was
6.
zero for you, gift
Yeah,
giving?
well, not
Oh.
zero, but that was my last
Oh,
one.
yeah.
And it's just I enjoy it, man. I enjoy I'll do like a bunch of like little things.
He does come back from
thoughtful things.
events and he does bring us gifts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he does.
I really like doing it. I don't understand why it didn't. But also the test was a little bit funky. That's the only one I don't agree with, because I love giving gifts. Becca, second to last thing on her list was gift giving. She does not like giving gifts, and I really think that she doesn't like giving gifts because she's really bad at it. I love her. I love Becca. I know you're listening. You're a sweet, sweet lady. For Christmas this year,
He put an egg in the wrong
would
thing
love-
today.
I would-
Get him. Get him.
I love the gift she got me, but it was confusing. I was a little bit befuddled
What'd she get
by
you?
the gift. She got me like a pair of winter overalls. That was it.
But she's looking at your face and says, this matches the overalls.
I just don't know. There's like 6 days a year I can wear these.
Tomorrow's one of them.
Tomorrow's one of them, and they're great. They're really
Are
comfortable.
you talking
They're
about a
very
snowsuit?
She got me overalls
Okay.
for the snow, like snow
A
overalls.
snowsuit.
Just embrace the overalls,
They're
Mike.
they were very expensive.
There's snowsuit.
But there's so much. Here's the issue. It's not even an issue because they're great, and I've worn them several times and they're great. I really like them. But I was dropping hints because it's like my birthday and Christmas are right near each other, and I needed I love to cook, and so I was like, I kept saying oh, you know what I really need is one of these spatulas, or you know, it'd be great, inexpensive small things. I kept dropping these hints, and then I opened the thing and it's overalls. I go, at what point did I say my legs have been too cold over the? You know what I'm saying? Like I kept dropping little hints, and they never. I'm gonna get. She's gonna get so mad at me.
Overall pay for the bills. So, you know what? I can do whatever I want.
What's
true.
What's
very
Andy's,
true.
bro?
What's Danny's what?
Last.
What do you think it is?
Tasting men.
No, we talked about this already. We jumped the gun a
it's-
little bit. It's gift giving.
It's gift giving.
Receiving gifts.
Receiving
yeah.
gifts.
Receiving gifts, yeah.
Receiving gifts, or is it receiving gifts and giving
I
gifts?
think it's gifting
both.
is like
it's
both, a little
gifting.
bit of
Yeah.
both, yeah.
I hate
In between, though, was Quality of Men. So, watch out. Yeah.
Quality of men.
Cheyenne likes it totally different from what she's usually dating. She keeps telling me that. She's like, you're a complete opposite of what I usually
In
date.
what regards?
Success.
Like, yeah, that.
Let him do it first, and then we'll just deny it as we go.
No, she likes like nerdy guys.
Guys that read. Or
Yeah.
sorry, that know how to read.
Like, yeah, okay.
Nothing? You're going to leave me hanging with that one, Pab?
Sorry, I was looking at the next
Listen,
for the
I'm
next
thinking
thing.
and growing rich. Don't worry about it. Like she said, her last boyfriend played like he was like in like a chess club, and he was in like a board game club or whatever, or something like that. She likes nerdy guys, stuff like that. And you know, I'm a man, so
Yeah, you're a cool daddy-o for sure.
I'm a nerdy man when it comes to. Watch out for the Mets, though. I'll turn into a big geek.
Well, speaking of gifts, like I know this is anniversaries for wedding anniversaries, but there's like a list of years that corresponds. The gift corresponds with the year, and it's got to be like for example, first anniversary, the gift should be paper. Now this varies from different country to
Paper?
right, buddy?
So you can light it on fire?
I don't know what.
Keep warm. What are you trapped in Siberia?
Maybe you write her a letter on a piece of paper.
Oh, okay.
I don't
that
know,
makes sense.
but
I was thinking like a paper hat.
Like-
Like I made you an airplane.
this is for specifically, I believe, for marriage. Like year 60, the gift is a diamond. So your
60.
60th anniversary should be a diamond. So
Year 59. I'm putting,
First of all, I gotta live.
I'm putting bleach in her coffee.
I gotta live.
year 59, time for the rat poison. Okay,
Who gets to 60?
a lot of people get to 60 years.
59 years in.
A lot of people get to 60-year anniversary.
No,
what are your
really?
what are your parents at? What are both of your parents
I got
at?
married in 78, so
Oh, wow.
40,
Crazy you know that.
44, 42?
42.
We're 15 years away from
42?
15-ish years.
78 to 2022.
Dude, you know what?
It's keep going.
44.
18 years away from 60.
18.
Wait, is
Yeah.
it 42 or is it
I don't know.
78 to 2018 is 40, so
Oh, I was saying-
44.
if you
Yeah,
said
I was
42, and I said that's
So it's
18.
40
Google over there is going, what these?
What is it,
Who
44?
am I doing a podcast for these dummies?
What is it? 44?
It'll be 44 in October.
Okay,
You know, I never know their anniversary too. They keep my day of. My dad will call me. It's our anniversary today. Call your mother.
You gotta call your mom.
My
Just
dad does
happy
the same
anniversary,
thing. My
yeah.
dad does the same thing,
Really?
but they have like 15 different. My dad's like, today, October 1st, or whatever the day is. October 1st is the first day that I met your mother. 6 months from now, make sure you call her because that's the first time we officially went on a date. This is the second day that she saw my band play. Like he knows every single date of every single moment of his entire life, and he celebrates it. Well, we're going on a cruise to celebrate the anniversary of the third time that your mother came and eat dinner at my. It's crazy. He's got so many different anniversaries.
I know my
He'll celebrate the date of your success.
He'll
Hasn't happened
still
yet. but
blank.
it's- Yeah.
Still a blank slate.
He's gonna get a little bleach in that
coming.
coffee.
My parents' anniversary, I know, was June 6th, which is D-Day. So honestly,
1944, yeah.
it was
June 6th, 1944.
exactly.
Good job.
So D-Day. So
What do they call your birthday? D-Day, the reboot?
D square day? I don't know. It's a double banger.
Oh shit, we gotta get married day.
That's good. That's good.
That was good.
That was good.
Buddy,
it's called talent.
That was great, dude.
Yeah, it does. It is.
I'm crushing it. I'm crushing it.
44th anniversary.
Yeah.
According to this Hallmark thing, it's a
Of
Hallmark.
course, it's Hallmark that's coming up with
Yeah,
this
they're trying to
nonsense.
sell stuff.
Electronics is the gift
Oh, get her a disc man.
of the
I'm gonna,
44th.
you know what I'm going to get them? Both of them? I'm going to get them hearing aids. They can't hear for shit. It's the worst thing in the world when I go over the house. They go, what? What?
Huh?
So, but yeah, buy them hearing aids and then a big speaker that you could talk into so that they can hear. Electronics.
If I got my parents hearing aids, they might disown me. But if I get them a gift certificate to Botox, best set in the world. I tell you, best set in the world.
That's
They
not
love-
electronics, though, buddy.
I'll give them Botox. They'll shoot it right in their face. They'll just fucking take it right to the gullet.
What anniversary are your parents?
Oh, I have no idea. 40, close to 50. So it's probably electronics.
No, there's a thing for every year, every anniversary.
year. Oh my
yeah.
god. I don't know.
Electronics.
Let's find out. Okay, so I'm
Buddy,
gonna call
28th anniversary
Hold
is
on.
linens.
I know we already called our parents on
Ooh,
this.
get her Egyptian cotton.
just
That will
Hold on,
spice
hold
up the
on,
life.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna
go
call
walk
my
around our closet.
What do you say, buddy?
Hey, real quick, how many years have you and mom been married?
Mom and I have been married since 78,
44.
and we got together in 70.
So
New Year's Day of 70.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll call you later.
buy her an iPod.
So it's electronic.
Yeah,
Sally waiting 8 years.
Did you hear what he said though? He goes, "It was 78, and then I met her in October." He had 3 dates. He had
Hung
3
up on
dates
him?
on the hop.
what was Sal doing? 8 years? Was Sal out and about?
Well, they were dating, and then they were like 13 when they met.
Oh, really? That young?
Yeah. So yeah, they were young, and then they broke up, and apparently my dad lost a lot of weight.
Aren't you
'cause he
selling-
was terrified.
Aren't you selling your MacBook?
Yeah.
Well, your dad's gonna need some electronics for the big.
What about your
40?
parents?
I don't know.
They didn't make it past
yes, right.
13.
81. Here, I think they got
They made it to wool.
I think that's one.
Is it really?
Yeah, wool is definitely one. I think
Natural fiber.
I think my dad bought her a wife beater and told her to hit the bricks. You know
A
what?
wool wife beater.
I'll tell you, my dad's not good at gift giving either because one time, I told you guys this on the other podcast, but it was Christmas and he bought her I know this is going to all come full circle, a Meatloaf CD. And I just never will forget my mom going, "Are you fucking kidding me? Meatloaf?" And I'm like, "Are we eating? It's 8 a.m." And then it was like a $19 Meatloaf CD.
Which CD? Is it
I
Bad
think-
Out of Hell? That's a good album.
No, I think it was the single. I will do anything for love. I don't even think it was the full album. I think it was just the single. I swear to God.
I will do anything for love except be with you.
I will do anything for love except for raise a child together.
These are so stupid though. Like 16, your 16th anniversary. The gift that is that of that year is coffee or tea. In what world, if you reach 16 years with your spouse and you're like, here's some chamomile, and you shoved it in her face,
slide over a hot black coffee. Happy anniversary, toots.
she'd kill you, and you'd be like, well,
Here's coffee
according to
so you're
Hallmark,
fresh in the morning.
air is 23rd.
Air?
Air. Here's a purifier. Get lost.
Air.
Happy 23rd. Dude, this is what it says.
So what does that mean? Air, not killer?
Let me tell you something right now, though.
You're not getting choked today.
Hallmark should be doing way more. Wait, 18th is appliances? Happy anniversary. Here's a dishwasher. Use it. These are brutal.
I love a
brutal.
dishwasher.
Also, if Hallmark's putting these out here, they're doing a really bad job of upselling because it should be like a card. It should be products
Yes.
that they sell.
Yeah.
Jade.
Yeah, Jade is actually a decent one, right? Because I feel like Jade is something.
Oh, you know what though? These are like theme, like so fire theme, water theme. I'm taking you on a cruise, going to Hawaii.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
Are there all
That-
ways
yeah.
to kill somebody?
Yes. Well, that's Stone, the 24th anniversary.
Stone someone to death? Yeah.
Smash you in the face with a
Slingshot.
rock.
The meatloaf was burnt tonight,
This is my friend
Camille.
Dennis the Menace. He's got something for you. Yeah.
I'll give you a stone for every year we're married.
So what's your what time? How much? Where are we at, big guy?
We are at pretty much an hour, but we had that like 5
Yeah. So let's wrap this up and talk about the our worst things.
I did
because
already.
again, this podcast we want to try to like just to do a little bit better as guys and as humans.
Worst
What was your
things.
worst last thing on your list?
It was receiving gifts.
No, you, not her.
Yeah, receiving gifts. I was the last one was receiving gifts.
So me and you
you
are the
was
same.
also receiving gifts. Oh,
which I think the
wow.
thing was messed up because I kept wanting gifts. I like gifts. Gifts are good.
Yeah, but giving.
Listen, you'll buy me something, no problem.
What about gift giving though?
I'm good at gift giving.
Apparently not.
Apparently, I'm not good at all.
Okay.
No, Scopo is a good gift giver. He gave me, I know it's not a crazy gift, but he bought me this. When the Raptors won the championship, he bought me this little Raptor thing. That's very sweet.
And look, just
Yeah.
much like your guys' friendship, it is faded. It is faded.
It is faded.
Pretty good.
You know, but it's still there. We always have it.
We always will.
We always have it.
But maybe as a gift giving, you could be, I think, and
How do you get better at gift giving?
Here's what
I'm
I
gonna
think.
do? I'm just gonna give her a gift and go. Stuff. What do you want?
No,
from me?
no.
All right?
I
What are we
think-
doing here? You know?
No, this is again
What am I,
perfect.
Sultan? I can't afford anything.
This is perfect
What am I
because
salting?
her last one is gift giving, and her number one thing is quality time. So maybe you can give her the gift of
She don't wanna
quality
be around me
time.
more.
No, I don't blame her either.
Yeah. Come on.
No, honestly, Mike, how do you get good at gift giving? I actually get like anxiety a month out going, oh my God, I got to get her a gift. Well, I don't know what
You
she
do
wants.
too, Luca? Yeah?
I text her.
big on gifts, and I'm not good at it.
I text her family. I'm in like a group thread.
But that's being good at gift giving.
No, it's not because I don't
that's
know
like
what's
trying,
going
though.
on.
That's what you have to
I
do is
bought
just
her
try.
2 birds, bro. I mean, do you know how many
It's the
gifts in a
thought.
row that need to be good for me
It's
to
the
make
thought
up
that
for
counts.
every morning?
Why don't you give her the gift of leaving?
That was pretty good. Yeah, no, I really want to. There should be like not like a course, like there should be something on
A
like,
course? You want a guy
I want
course?
to go. I'll go to school for that. They teach you how to, be.
What kind of a cuck would you be going to a school
Dude,
to
I
give
like
gifts?
her. Her gifts are incredible. Always.
I will say, after
like-
when we lived together, and you guys, she
would
went
have the best
so
gifts.
far out. Like she went so hard on like the laundry gift that you got that year.
Yes.
That was insane. She got
you
you
know-
a cool little, like an old school, like arcade quarter clicker for your belts, so that you could go do laundry. That was pretty cool. I saw that. I was like, that's great.
It was incredible.
She gave you a homemade gift of like those little hearts or whatever, and she carved out like the dates you guys met or something.
Yes.
She told me that. She don't tell him. I won't tell him. I had to tell him because I was like, that's a fucking great gift.
You told me?
I did. I was like the
You're
day before.
scum.
I'm sorry, Olivia. I had to tell him. I go,
Well, you had to be prepared.
I go, you're gonna get crushed, kid. All right, like, I can't let my boy come to the table without his best player.
He was gonna slide her a 20.
Yeah, he was gonna give her a high five and a good brush hole.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever given
Like Homer Simpson with the bowling ball?
My dad will give my mom cash. She loves it.
I gave a girl
See,
I
I'm a
dated.
cash family. That's the problem. We were always cashing it up to
But your
each
family
other.
cashed out, so I wouldn't necessarily take that as a good thing.
Could you
Are
stay
you mad? Actually, are you hiding this laughter with pain?
No.
Okay.
No,
I'm asking.
You know it wasn't gonna work out.
I'm trying to have better quality time with you, so I'm asking you if the goof messes
So
up.
you bought something
No, I
for
didn't-
somebody
no.
thinking it was going to come back to you.
No. What?
I thought that's what you meant.
No. I'm saying, have you ever given like a girlfriend cash for their birthday? The worst gift ever. I will say, from experience, the worst thing you could do with a significant other is to hand them cash, unless it's like 20 grand and they get to go buy a car.
What if it's a nice grand?
Okay,
$1,000 is a good time.
Sure, but like here's $1,000 for something. Because I want, like, if there's a reason, a purpose for that cash, not just here's a grand.
No, you
go buy
don't-
yourself some nice ones.
I
I was
think-
dating a girl in college, and I gave her a card because I forgot. I was going to her birthday party, and I forgot to get her something. And on the way, I went to CVS, bought a card, and I wrote "Happy Birthday," and I put 2 crumpled up 20s in there.
You gave her $40.
I gave her $40.
You're an absolute goof.
Oh, and let me tell you, it
Okay,
broke
Mike.
up
Well,
very
I mean,
quickly.
yeah, I mean,
I would
what do
dunk
you
it right in the
expect?
spot.
You got that from a drug deal, probably, or something like that.
Listen,
crumpled
look,
up 20s.
I gave her $40. She gave me a yeast infection. What are we talking about here? It was not
You
an even
got a
exchange.
yeast infection?
Apparently, guys can get
No,
yeast
I think
infections. Anyway,
you gave it to her, probably.
I promise you I didn't. She was a bit of a hooah. She had a boyfriend as well as me. That's a long story. Anyway, I gave her friends were like so excited. They're like, oh, I don't know, Mike got you. What am I got you? She opens the card probably thinking it's going to be like, oh, we're heading.
She
we're going
opened it
to
in
this-
front of people?
Yeah. And I'm like, no. I can't believe this is happening. And she goes like, she opens the card and she sees the 20s and the look of pure disappointment in this woman's face.
Why didn't you make up a lie and be like, oh, I got something else too, it's coming?
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to be like,
think quickly.
something's
Yeah.
coming on. Don't look at these.
I wasn't prepared at all, and it was a real,
Clearly.
real problem.
Yeah, that's horrible, Mike. You're a bad guy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That's one of the worst gifts I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, you should probably hit your head on the
$40 and I had a
table, yeah.
smack in the ass. That's
And
she
what
got.
number were you in gift giving?
I'm really good at gift giving.
Well, that was horrific.
Was it the minor leagues of gift giving?
That was terrible. You might have built up to it to get better at gift giving, but that's horrendous.
My
I
whole-
hope,
mine's
I hope
quality
you took
time.
steroids for the gift giving.
My
Come
last
on.
one's quality time, and what I need to do about that is I really like spending quality time with myself, and I like to have like my own time. I like to watch my movies. I like to watch TV. I don't want to be interrupted. If I got my headphones on, I get really angry. Not angry, but it bothers the shit out of me if I have my headphones on because it means I'm clearly doing something. And hey, can you? I'm like, do you not see? I'm like, this is like the international symbol for don't talk to me. But apparently that's this international symbol for Becca to be like, oh, I'm gonna come talk to you. Like, oh, she's like it's like the bat beacon for interrupt.
Oh, you guys are real selling me on moving in my girlfriend. Let me tell you. Jeez.
I'm not selling myself right now.
Quality time is your worst, huh?
Yeah, I'm not good
I
at it.
couldn't. I would have not thought that at all.
I think
Well,
quality time
like
is...
intimate quality time, not like sexual quality time, but like
Ew.
I like
That's
hanging.
not what I meant at
Yeah,
all.
We're men here.
Well, I
I'm
said
not,
the word
I don't know how to
intimate.
think
We give the
about Mike
goods, okay?
and sex. I'm anytime
Not anymore.
you always text people and you're like, hey, let's hang out, bud. I want to get out.
I like
Let's do
hanging
this."
out with friends. I just think that's why I don't know if this test is necessarily right, but like I have a
So you're saying
difficult
Becca's
time.
not a friend?
Someone's in the
I
doghouse.
enjoy-
After this episode,
I enjoy
Jesus
quality
Christ.
time with my girlfriend, but sometimes like I also really enjoy quality time with myself, and I think I can be better about it not just being not just taking my own personal.
Buddy,
time.
go for a walk. Go to the park.
I
feed
do that all the
pigeons.
time.
That's what I
go
do.
on walks along
Why don't you
all
go to
the
his
time.
house, feed his birds?
Yeah, feed the birds.
Buddy, I'm gonna feed those birds freedom if I go over there. They're
Buddy, grab yourself a bunch of almonds. Go to the park. Throw it at squirrels. They'll come.
No,
I swear to God, it feels good.
Don't throw it on the ground because Seaver eats them, and I can't deal with that. He eats everything off the ground.
I can throw almonds at the park. What are you talking about?
I don't think you should do that.
Feed the squirrels.
Anyway.
It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good.
I feel like But anyway, that's what I think that I should be able to do better.
Quality time. So you should have
I need
quality
to
time
figure
a
out
little
how to
bit
have
more.
a little bit more better quality time. Yeah.
Buddy, you know what you do? Put the headphones on the ground, smash them with a thing, and that way now
But
they're
didn't
free
you
from your
go
head.
build a cabin with her?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a quality time.
Buddy, she was inside. I was outside.
I mean, I think she better just back off the quality time. Then you built a cabin. You're doing well
you
enough.
purchased
Yeah.
an RV and
You made a fiscal choice.
She sat inside of it while I sat outside getting sunburnt and nailing
Yeah, but you
my
were
hand
making
to the
stuff.
ground.
You were building stuff.
Yeah, but that was quality time with me.
Yeah,
Headphones
but you-
on. Listen
yeah,
to
oh.
National Flats in the
What
country.
do you do at night? You just sit at the opposite ends of it?
you had to drive there together. Would you both
Yeah, it was
separately
17 years
chopper
away.
into the to the RV?
That's why I don't know if this necessarily is the best, but I think it's because I spent.
I
Anyway,
think you're too
we're
hard on
belaboring
yourself,
this
Mike.
point.
I think you're too hard on yourself, and you're a good kid.
You're a great kid.
Your book shows that at 18 hours away, but you're a good kid. Okay?
Huh?
Yeah, no, I got to figure out how to give someone a good gift. You got to spend quality time with your girlfriend.
I got to figure out my life.
Yeah, we know that.
Well, anyway, hopefully this helped you in some way. I think we learned a lot about each other. I learned a lot about my girlfriend on this, and I feel like I know how to be slightly better when it comes to this type of thing. But you should look into love languages. We'll put a link if you're watching this, there's a link to a good article about this that kind of explains the whole thing. And if you're not watching this,
Who wants to read?
go watch the YouTube and you'll get a link.
read?
Don't you think that quality time though is like better than giving gifts? Because you can spend quality time every day. You can't give
Says
a
the
gift
cheap
every
person.
day. Says the cheap person who
Says
also
the-
ranked first in quality time.
Says the guy who didn't hit the over the other night, all right? That's
I
why.
would be gift giving.
Let me tell you what, can I say this? He get a gift for Olivia's birthday. He went with my parents to give him with my mom.
That was a good gift.
Yeah, great gift. Mary hooked it up. But I go, how much you trying to spend? He goes, between like $200 and $500. And he goes, but it also depends on tonight's outcome of the game.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully they won, right? You
They
hit
did.
The over.
It wasn't the over. It was just the Raiders. But it was a miracle cover. But anyways, regardless of that, we'll edit this
What
part
was she
out.
gonna get? A warm hug?
She was gonna get a warm handshake and a pat in the back for sure. It was more like this. Hey, ready for some quality time?
Okay, thanks for listening, everybody. Make sure, again, hit the Patreon up. We got a bunch of fun stuff coming up. Hit us up on YouTube, subscribe, leave a comment, share it with your friends.
Email us.
Email us,
Email us.
dearbuddiespodcast@gmail.com. If you have any questions about anything we've talked about, or if there's anything weird going on in your life, your relationship, we're going to start reading some of those out here very soon to maybe give you some advice, help you out. And
We still
You could grow with us.
We still doing the subscribers. We'll pick one to give a gift. Maybe I'll sign
Yeah.
this shirt and give it out.
yeah, maybe.
I'll pick
gonna,
your gift.
We're going to do some fun, weird things with the Patreon people, like with different random things and gifts and sending stuff out.
Let me
so,
pick their gifts.
Yeah, so just hit that Patreon because we got some really fun stuff coming up. Thanks for listening.
Someone's
and,
getting a gerbil.
See,
A bird in the mail. Our pets' heads are falling off.
goodbye, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day.
Woo!